From Zaham to Shifa, justice delayed, not denied. Assalamu alaikum, beautiful souls, and welcome to From Zaham to Shifa, our sacred space where we hold both the weight of waiting and the promise of justice, where we acknowledge the pain of present wounds while nurturing hope for future healing. I am your sister on this journey, and Today we are going to talk about something that lives in the deepest chambers of many wounded hearts. The struggle to keep believing in justice when injustice feels overwhelming. When the people who should protect you become the ones who wound you. When truth seems to hold less weight than accusations. When waiting for divine justice feels like holding your breath underwater. This is a conversation about finding peace in the wait, about holding on to hope when evidence seems scarce, and about trusting that no tear falls unseen, no heart breaks unwitnessed. When family becomes the source of pain. Let me tell you about Nadia. The name has been changed. She sits across from me, hands wrapped around a cup of tea that has long gone cold, telling me a story that makes my heart ache. Her voice trembles as she speaks about the day her mother-in-law accused her of something unthinkable, practicing black magic, cursing the family, being the source of all her problems. I swore on everything sacred, she tells me. I placed my hands on the Quran and declared my innocence. I cried, I pleaded, I begged them to believe me. But they chose to believe the lies. The deepest wounds often come from those closest to us. When strangers wrong us, it hurts. But when family, the ones who should know us, believe us, protect us, become the source of our pain, it shakes the very foundation of our sense of safety in the world. Nadia stays in this situation for her children, making the kind of sacrifice that mothers throughout history have made. But the weight of false accusations, the sideways glances, the whispered comments, they create a kind of pain that feels like a constant companion. Sometimes, she whispers, I wonder if Allah sees this, if He knows how much this hurts, if justice will ever come. The weight of waiting. There is something particularly heavy about waiting for justice when you are innocent. It's not just the weight of the wrong done to you. It is the weight of knowing the truth but being unable to make others see it. You go about your days, making breakfast for the children, attending family events, maintaining the facade of normalcy while carrying the invisible burden. When interaction feels loaded with unspoken accusations, when every gesture is interpreted through a lens of suspicion. But here is what I want you to know. Your truth does not become any less true just because others refuse to see it. Your innocence does not become less real just because others choose not to believe it. In the Quran, there is a profound verse that speaks to this very situation. And we place the scales of justice for the day of resurrection, so no soul will be treated unjustly at all. And if there is even the weight of a mustard seed, we will bring it forth. Think about that. Even the weight of a mustard seed, every tear you have shed in private, every time your heart has broken while maintaining a brave face, every moment you have chosen patience over retaliation, none of it is lost. None of it is wasted. None of it goes unseen. Finding peace in the wait. So, how do you find peace while waiting for justice? How do we keep our hearts from hardening when each day brings fresh wounds? First, we need to understand that peace is not the absence of injustice. It is the presence of something stronger. It is knowing that your truth is held by something greater than human opinion. It's understanding that justice operates on a timeline we cannot always see. Here are some practical ways to nurture peace while waiting. Ways that have worked for me, and I hope they do the same for you. Document your truth. Keep a journal. Write down what really happened, not to prove anything to anyone else, but remind yourself that your reality is valid. Build your support system. Find people who believe you, who know your heart. They do not have to be family. Sometimes our chosen family becomes our strongest foundation. Practice radical self-trust. When voices around you try to make you doubt yourself, return to your core truth. You know what happened. You know who you are. Channel the pain. Use this experience to become more compassionate, more discerning, more aware of those who might be carrying small invisible burdens. Remember Nadia? She started a support group for women dealing with family conflict. Her pain became a bridge for others to cross from isolation to community. She could not change her situation immediately, but she could change how she carried herself. The different phases of justice. Sometimes justice does not come in the form we expect. Sometimes it comes in subtle ways, in the strength we develop, in the wisdom we gain, in the compassion we learn to offer others who are struggling. Sometimes it comes through our children who grow up watching us choose dignity over vengeance, patience over bitterness. They learn what real strength looks like, not in loud declarations, but in quiet perseverance. And sometimes justice comes in the form of inner peace, in knowing that we stayed true to ourselves, even when it would have been easier to become what others accused us of being. There is a profound power in that choice. Trust in the balance. The universe operates on a principle of balance. Every action creates a reaction. Every cause has an effect. Every injustice carries within it the seeds of its own resolution. This does not mean we passively accept wrongdoing. It means we choose our response from a place of wisdom rather than wounded reaction. We can stand in our truth without letting bitterness take root in our We can stand in our truth without letting bitterness take root in our hearts. Remember, you do not have to see justice coming to know that it is on its way. Just as dawn arrives even on the darkest nights, justice has its own divine timing. Beautiful souls, if you are carrying the weight of unresolved injustice, know this: your patience is not weakness. Your waiting is not vain. Every moment you choose to hold on to your dignity, your truth, your hope, you are not just waiting for justice, you are actively participating in its unfolding. Before I end today's episode, I would like you to think about the following questions. What would change in how you carry your burden if you truly believe that every tear, every silent prayer, every moment of choosing patience over vengeance was being recorded in the ultimate ledger of justice? How might you hold yourself differently, knowing that your truth is seen, even if others chose not to see it? This is From Zakham to Shifa. Until we meet again, May you find peace in knowing the divine justice, though sometimes delayed, is never denied. Barakallahu fi. Wassalamu alaikum.